లోక్ అదాలత్లతో సామాన్యులకు త్వరగా న్యాయం జరుగుతుందని అన్నారు CJI జస్టిస్ DY చంద్రచూడ్. సుప్రీంకోర్టులో నిర్వహించిన లోక్ అదాలత్లో ఆయన పాల్గొన్నారు. ప్రజలకు న్యాయ వ్యవస్థను చేరువ చేయటమే లోక్ అదాలత్ ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశమన్నారు. సుప్రీంకోర్టులో చాలా ఏళ్లుగా పెండింగ్ లో ఉన్న కేసులు పరిష్కరించడానికి లోక్ అదాలత్ ఏర్పాటు చేశామన్నారు చంద్రచూడ్.
Settlements in the Supreme Court would not have been possible unless they were settlements with our citizens in the smallest villages and talukas. They bring small matters to the Supreme Court. Somebody's compassionate appointment, somebody's pension, somebody's ACP, somebody's, subsistence allowance during suspension, motor accident claims. In fact, a very senior secretary from the Government of India and a very distinguished former civil servant who were engaging with me last week said, sir, we never knew that the Supreme Court deals with such small cases because we are so used to looking at the Supreme Court as that court which is dealing with all these big ticket cases which get reported on the first page of the newspapers every morning. But what is lost to, I think, a lot of people is the kind of small work which we do in the Supreme Court. So many people ask me, why does the Supreme Court have to deal with such small cases? What is the purpose? Is this the purpose of the Supreme Court? And I always respond by saying that when the Constitution was framed by stalwarts like Dr. Babasaheb Bhimrao Ambedkar, they did it with a mission. They introduced Article 136 into the Constitution for the purpose that this was a court which was being set up in an essentially poor society, where there was an absence of access to justice. We operated in colonial structures of patriarchy, oppression, caste, discrimination. And the idea behind creating this institution which would reach out to people was to ensure that this would not be one of those courts like the American Supreme Court which deals with 180 constitutional cases, but a court which would truly be a court reaching out to the lives of common citizens and therefore, Nyay Sabke Dwar. That is the